does money truly buy happiness? This is a question that has occupied our minds for centuries. But modern psychology offers a much more nuanced perspective. Today, we want to look at our wallets through the eyes of Daniel Kahneman, a Nobel Prize winner in economics and one of the founders of behavioral economics, in a groundbreaking study involving more than 450,000 people. Some truly fascinating facts were revealed. Researchers found that money affects our psyche in two completely different ways. The first is life evaluation, which refers to your overall thoughts about your life. This generally increases as your income rises. When you look back at your achievements and your bank account, you feel a greater sense of pride and success. But the second factor is emotional well-being, which tells a much stranger story. This refers to the actual quality of your daily experiences, the frequency and intensity of moments of joy, stress, sadness, or anger. Interestingly, money only improves your daily mood up to a certain threshold. According to the research, once your basic needs like housing, healthcare, food, and security are fully met, the growth of your happiness graph nearly flatlines. In fact, beyond a certain point, the immense stress of managing wealth often replaces the initial joy of owning it. You might have more, but you aren't necessarily feeling better on a Tuesday morning. But why do we still greedily chase more and more money if it doesn't make us happier in the long run? It's because our brains are trapped in a biological phenomenon called hedonic adaptation. We are wired to quickly get used to what we have. Buying a luxury car or a brand new phone only gives us a dopamine rush for the first few weeks. However, after a short while, that car becomes just an ordinary object. The excitement fades, and we immediately move on to the next shiny goal to find that same high. It's a treadmill that never stops. To understand this better, we must look at our mental traps. One of the most dangerous is the anchor effect. This is when our brain fixates on a specific number or a price tag. Retailers use this against us by showing a was $1,000, now $500 tag. Your brain anchors to the 1,000, making you feel like you've gained $500, when in reality, you've simply spent $500. We focus on the gain of the discount rather than the loss of our hard-earned cash. Another trap is social comparison. We often don't measure our wealth by what we need, but by what our neighbor has. If you earn a great salary, but everyone else in your circle earns more, your brain perceives this as a loss. This keeping up with the Joneses mentality forces us into a cycle of spending on things we don't even like, just to impress people we don't even know. This creates a psychological poverty where no matter how much you have, it never feels like enough. So, what is the real secret to using money for happiness? Scientific research shows that the way we spend is just as important as how much we earn. Spending money on experiences, travel, and learning new skills raises our long-term happiness levels far more than buying physical things. Unlike a car that gets scratched or a phone that gets old, memories of a great trip actually grow more valuable in our minds over time. Furthermore, pro-social spending, the act of helping others or donating, has been proven to create a lasting psychological glow that material possessions simply cannot match. In the end, money is a fantastic tool for creating freedom and comfort, but it should never become the sole purpose of your existence. It can buy you a bed, but not sleep, a house, but not a home, and a clock, but not time. The goal is to master your money so it serves your life, rather than letting your life serve your money.